Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the first day in Florida. Now, I wish I could tell you that this trip has just been nothing but sunshine and rainbows, but I'm telling you guys, I've been cursed with some bad luck or something, but it's nothing that we can't overcome. We have an absolute banger of a day planned today. I'm gonna take you guys along, and along the way, I'm gonna give you kind of a story timeline of what has been happening through this trip. Haven't hit that subscribe button, bro. Please help this channel grow. I have a massive 100,000 subscriber video already planned. His name may rhyme with NEAO. He's probably gonna get knocked the fuck out. 24 hours before we leave, I was at home, laying in bed, just chilling, minding my own business, when I get a notification on my phone and it says, yo, your Airbnb has just been canceled. I'm like, canceled? What do you mean? We leave in 24 hours. How does it cancel? So I messaged the person. I'm like, yo, like, we're supposed to check in tomorrow. Like, what's going on here? And she was like, yo, sorry, we have plumbing issues, so you can no longer stay. This is 2 days before Sunset Music Festival. Every hotel is booked to the nines, and we just lost our place to stay. But don't worry, they offered us a $68 discount on the next Airbnb that was gonna be like $4,000 more than the original price. So we called a whole bunch of hotels and we were like, yo, we need a place to stay, we need a place to stay. Can you hook it up? And they were like, we found this one place that was like, yep, we can hook it up, no problem. And then that hit the fan. But long story short is we're in a hotel, so that's all that really matters. When you guys hear what happened when we got to the hotel, let's get this day going. Alright guys, so we had to make a little pit stop at West Shore Honda. I honestly cannot get over the service that these people have just given. Now, we got to Tampa and we've never used the AC in the Type R. So we get to Tampa and it's like 38 degrees today and the car is boiling, and we turn on the AC and it only blows hot air. They're gonna have it for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but now they're Ubering us all the way to the mall. I just can't get over the service that they're giving here. I'm hoping that it's not gonna be too crazy of a fix.
The next day.
This is Mark from the future. Car dealership has given like good service and they really did try their best. Everything kind of went wrong. Didn't have the part. So then they called me back to put me in a rental car. But then when I got here, they were like, oh, sorry, no, we can't put you in a rental car. It's Memorial Day. It's a holiday. They're closed. Gave me the car back. And then they said, can you bring the car back tomorrow at 7 a.m.? So we were like, well, we're supposed to leave to Miami tomorrow. But they said, no, we express shipped the part. It's going to be here in the morning. Get your car here at 7. We're going to take it apart, redo everything. You'll be on your way to Miami by like 10 o'clock latest. I mean, getting up at 5:50, packing an entire car, coming to the car dealership, sitting there for 4 hours wasn't ideal, but at least we'd have the air conditioning, you know what I'm saying? But then long story short, we get here and then we were told after fucking getting up, rushing, packing the car, skipping breakfast, since yesterday was a holiday, no shipments of parts are gonna come and that we came for nothing. That's a little update from the future. Still, they tried really hard. They just executed horribly. Now we have to try to find a new Honda dealership in Miami and like see what's gonna happen. Now the warranty is gonna be at several different places. I already had to pay up front for this, which was like $4,000, and then submit the warranty claim after. But now there's gonna be like 3 different Honda dealerships involved, and it's just becoming an absolute nightmare. That's update from Mark from the future. Sheesh! So, we just finished at the mall, and like when I'm stressed, I have a spending problem and I just want to feel good. This $2,000 for 5-night stay, which I'll get into right after, they don't have a kitchen. So we had to get this type of, we got chicken that's already pre-cooked, which is cold, some hamburger buns, some cheese, and some ketchup. Cooked some like macaroni and cheese, and that is what we got from the store, and that is all I'm gonna be eating, other than like eating out for the next 5 days. But like, honestly, don't get me, well, actually, let's get into it. But first, wait, I have a problem, guys. If you guys know, I love shoes. I got like my Gucci's. I have a few pairs of Jordans, but I don't have any like nice Jordans. Ta-da! Look at that shit! I got the University Blue Jordans. Amazing. I'm super stoked we got that. We get this chair here. But, so right after they canceled the Airbnb, I booked this hotel. And I'm like, we like looked and looked and looked. And for the old Airbnb, it was only $700 for the 5 days. So we were trying to find something around that price. Airbnb was tapped out. There was nothing available. So we went on the Sunset Music Festival page, and then we found this hotel. And they said they could do the 5 nights for $693 Canadian. And we're like, yo, same price. At least we're not out any money. We don't have a kitchen or as like the same utilities as we'd have as a full house, but at least there's gonna be like someone to clean up after us every day and blah, blah, blah. We get here, everything's good. I redirected the shipment of my car to come to this hotel instead of going to the old Airbnb that canceled on us with 24 notice. And we get in the door and they're like, you have to wear a mask. And we're like, yo, like Florida has gotten rid of all mask mandates. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, it's up to us. But you know what? Fuck it, whatever, we'll wear the mask. Then we proceed to get told there's no housekeeping, so that you'll have the same sheets and the same towels for 5 days, and if you want to switch them, you have to go change them yourself. I'm like, okay, so we're paying hotel fees, and then you guys aren't doing any of the work? Like, that doesn't seem right. So I called a different hotel that was down the road. I'm like, yo, do you guys have any COVID restrictions? They're like, no, absolutely not. Like, we don't have, Florida's lifted that. I'm like, okay, that's what I figured. And I'm like, okay, there's housekeeping? And they're like, yeah, housekeeping, like everything's normal. So I'm like, oh, perfect. Do you have available rooms? And they're like, yes, we do. I'm like, okay, let me cancel my reservation here and then I'm gonna book with you guys. She's like, okay, sounds good. So I go to the front desk and I cancel my reservation, and then they're like, well, it's gonna be like $100 charge to cancel. But at this point, I'm already so mad that I'm like, okay, fuck, you guys cancel it. I'll bite the $100. Go stay at this other place, even if it's more money, to not deal with your bullshit. Call this other place back. I'm like, hey, I'd like to book something. They're like, oh, sorry, we don't have any rooms available. I'm like, you just told me you had rooms available. They're like, oh no, not today. I'm like, what the fuck did you think I meant then? Like, legit, 2 minutes later, I went back to the front desk and I'm like, okay, the other hotel made a mistake. I guess I'm gonna have to abide by your stupid policy. So we already canceled it. I'm like, okay, well, just book me back the same room. And she's like, okay, it's gonna be $1,790. The original price was $693. She increased it by over $1,000 because we canceled the reservation and then rebooked it 2 minutes later. Every place was booked in Tampa because of the Sunset Music Festival. So now I ended up getting this shitty ass hotel. The only request is I said, yo, you're not doing anything. Can I please have a microwave for my room so I can buy things to eat and microwave? They're like, no, you cannot. That's kind of fucking what happened. I know that we're gonna go to the casino tonight and we're gonna try to fucking win big. We're gonna win our money back plus more. We're gonna try to eat some cold ass food and then get to the gym. Crazy start to this trip if you guys have been following this journey. So send me some good vibes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you at the gym for a big chest day. We got to MI40 Nation. I'm super stoked right now. I mean, this gym I've seen in so many posts, so many YouTube videos, and I've always wanted to train here. This place has 100 kilogram dumbbells. Like 100 kilogram dumbbells. Like, what? I'm already sweating, I'm not gonna lie. I took a cleanse today, right 20 minutes ago. It's hot. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of tips on a voiceover, but more or less, I'm just gonna train and take you guys along. So let's get this workout. All right, guys, so we kicked off this workout with some incline press. Now, this was one of the coolest benches I ever seen because the back of the bench is so narrow, so you can really get a good stretch and a good contraction. This has been like my first chest day back that I've had dumbbells over 100 pounds in almost 2 months now. So I had to work up to the 150 pound dumbbells, but I really decided to try to contract these and really get as much tension on my chest as possible because of this specialty bench. I didn't push it too much because, again, I'm kind of off all steroids and I just didn't want to hurt myself, but I wanted to push it because we are at MI40 Nation. I went into a plate-loaded decline press. Again, just pumped it up. I didn't use that much weight on this. I really just wanted to get as much blood flow into the chest as possible. Right into this super cool machine that I have no idea what it's called, but it gave the most unreal chest pump and just felt so amazing. I worked up to about 275 and then went into a big drop set after. I just ripped off the 25 and the 45 and then just did a wide grip plate. And then you could see here, I really tried to push these extra forced reps because I am trying to grow my chest, and I really think you have to push beyond what your body's capable of. Go right into just a standard mid fly. Now my biggest recommendation for these is pretending that there's a big tree in front of you. You want to like hug this tree and keep your shoulders down. That's where you can see the most amount of contraction, and if you keep your shoulder blades down, you will use less of your front delts and most of your chest. I finaled this off with a low cable fly, and then I supersetted that with a kind of mid just to really get a banger end fly. Then I actually found the exact same machine as in incline, and since it was so friggin' awesome for flat, I wanted to do the incline version, and to be honest, it did not disappoint. You do not need a lot of weight, and you got an unreal contraction.
Shit is fucking crazy. Like, this machine, I don't even know what the leverages are, but they're fucking working, man. Ugh. Feels good to be back. We'll do one more set for the boys, and then I'm gonna do some cardio. To the casino, and we're about to change this fucking luck around. We got the new kicks, the University Blue Jordans. We got my gambling watch, which is like my Guess Blue Watt cash right here. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of hundreds. We got some more hundreds, and we are about to make this money back, or we're gonna legit fuck ourselves, and we're gonna be really upset for the rest of the trip, but it doesn't matter because we have sunset tomorrow. So wish me luck, guys. I guess I'll see you when I get home. So we were like up 1,000, and then we got a really unlucky streak, so I'm gonna play one last huge hand and see if we can get up like a ton. So you get where I go? Here we go. Last hand. You're making it a big one. Just one chip. After that massive bet, we're up 800. We're gonna leave feeling fresh, feeling happy, and leave it for another day. So I'll see you at home. So on our way out of the casino, I took 500, slapped her down on Panda Blackjack. I got the shittiest hand ever. Boom, I had to hit. I had 15, I had to hit. Bam! Came a 5, so I got 20, but the dealer had a 10. So I'm like, oh shit, there's a chance that we're gonna push here. Dealer flipped a 5, he flipped a 10, he busted, got that monkey. Your boy won another $500. So I was super stoked, and yeah, so we left with we left with 800. So I was leaving with 300 before, and we left with $800 profit. So this $1,000 that I had to spend extra on the hotel due to partial my short temper and my stupidity only was $200 more. So we're gonna call that a win on this vlog. And I hope you guys have a lovely fucking week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're still watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys watched this whole journey up until now, this is the start where everything starts going right. We just won $800. We're going to the festival. Let's kill it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.